I'll have a word.
He's been so late into these corners. I have no space out here.
Yeah, we'll talk to him, Kelly.
This is still about Baku, isn't it?
Gasly ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Nice move, keep going. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps. Laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 3.0 seconds. Now, keep it up. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.6 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Our gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. P7, 7th place, Perez ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Sonoda behind. Okay, gap to the car behind, 2.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 7.0. That's P7 now, P7, it's Perez ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 7.6 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, mate. Final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
You see, this is just another example of the Sport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort this situation out, and so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control, and no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Sport just can't seem to gel as a team. So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take? After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Callie, this is your first ever F1 race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to put into words what that means to you.
Yeah, I mean, just to see the number of fans cheering for me really spurred me on today. And I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, I have to say, it was tight out there once again between you and Aiden. You're not giving each other much space, are you?
Yeah, well, we're both incredibly competitive drivers. And we're going to have races where we get in each other's way. It happens all the time within teams, you know.
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Sport. Just what do you say to the critics?
Okay, well, look at Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, and now everyone's suddenly surprised that an F1 team signed an F2 champion. I'm here because I can drive. People need to get a grip.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Hey, Mum.
Callie,
You saw the interview?
would you like some loving parental advice?
Not really.
Yeah. All this stuff about your father, I mean, you do know there's an element of truth to what they're saying. Like it or not, you've got to acknowledge it.
I don't have to acknowledge anything.
You can't make it go away by ignoring it, Cal. People will say all manner of nonsense if you don't accept it. She's privileged, they'll say. She's out of touch.
I don't care what they say about me.
Of course you do. You're only human.
I'm just here to drive.
If only it were that simple, darling.
Yeah. Look, I've got stuff to do, okay?
Think about it anyway. Lots of love.
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. I mean, like he never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connosport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andrea, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andrea...
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage. So on your out lap, let's make it all count.
Copy that.
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Aiden's coming in for his stop now, and that's 11 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to your teammate ahead is 30.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums, and the time last lap was a 1:18.3. Okay, we're currently at the back, that's last place. Piastri ahead, and they've entered the pit lane. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Forecast is 5 or 10 minutes more of rain before it starts to dry up. Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.8 seconds. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it. Gap to your teammate behind is 4.6 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're in 10th place. Time last lap was a 1 minute 22.2. Okay, push. Gap to the car behind. 1.7 seconds. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.1 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're in 10th place. Your last lap time was a 1:21.5. Gap to your teammate behind is 0.1 seconds. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is... .4 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Final lap, push, push. I didn't catch that, mate, just say it again. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Currently the fastest lap is at 1 minute 11.7. We don't currently have the data for that request.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Sport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. Mayer, well, she continues to impress. Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway. Casper.
Hey, look, I've put measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio from now on.
Thanks, I guess.
Turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said something like, you're not going to keep me off team radio on my own team.
Yeah, well, Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Yeah. But listen, you'll need to learn to tolerate your father. He's going to be at this press thing later, you know.
Yeah? Well, whatever happened to I'll do everything in my power to keep him away from you?
Running a team means making compromises.
But this was your call, right? You decided this?
Listen, I have a lot of people I'm trying to keep happy here.
And some are more important than others, it seems.
I'm really trying here, Callie. Look, I have to go. Let's talk later.
Mum.
Callie, I just got your text. Prove him wrong. He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Hey.
Guess who's on his way in?
What, Davidoff?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual room set up for him?
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him?
At least you have an F1 team.
For now.
Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah. Callie.
People are saying Dad's heading in.
He is, yeah.
I thought he wasn't around this weekend.
Well, so did we. Listen, I heard what happened in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Look, please don't worry about that. It got a bit heated, but it's fine.
I can't have that behavior on the team. I'm giving the guy a warning.
Oh, is that necessary?
But it's not okay to talk about your own drivers like that.
Right. Well, you're the boss.
Yeah. See you in the meeting.
See you there.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here, you carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Huh. And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But, it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice. That was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
The two Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connor Sports.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Nice move, good job. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 6.0 seconds. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:28.0. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. 5 laps of fuel remaining. Cars in one go. Great job. Really impressive. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Currently trailing our teammate by 11.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 6th. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 32.5. Okay, you're in ninth position. Alonso's ahead of you. And gap to the car in front is 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon behind. Our gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 17.0 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end, but if this continues, Connosport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connosport, Callie. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
Absolutely not. We've already shown what we're capable of this season, and the car is feeling good out there. We're all focused on having as successful a season as we possibly can.
Everyone is talking about Devons' return to Connosport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
I mean, doesn't matter what I think. The truth is, Devon's still got a lot to offer the sport. It's right that he's still around, and I'm pleased that Connosport has been able to facilitate that.
Tell us, if you can, about this rumour circulating about a rift between you and your father, Davidoff.
There's a lot of big personalities at Connosport, and there are going to be differences of opinion. That's the case in every team, right? I have really strong views, and so does my father, but we both ultimately want Connosport to succeed.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Connosport. Why is that?
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, you've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
Casper.
Hey, you handled the Davidoff situation really well today.
Yeah?
Yeah, making it about the big personalities rather than family issues. Saying it's no different for other teams, that was really smart.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been answering the same question my whole life, so I guess I know how to spin it.
Maybe we should give you a job in PR.
I think I'll stick with driving the car for now.
Probably for the best. And well done for addressing the Davidoff stuff. I'm sorry you had to.
No big deal.
It is to me, Callie. So, thanks. Flagging off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
Didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devon?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit dark.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Yeah? Scout's on it, mate.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Andrea,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
He's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aidan?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Connosport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offence.
Or maybe I won't be here next season.
Oh, dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aidan Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Now you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The Wisdom or the Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Well, it's a beautiful...
Aidan, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got. 8th place. You're in 8th place. Leclerc is ahead of you. That's Alonso behind. Okay, so gap to the leader is 3.4 seconds. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Gap to your teammate behind is 4.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Time last lap was a 1:58.2. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new... approaching the pit window, and you're going to... be on mediums. Okay, we're down to our last 10 laps of fuel. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we've got 10 laps of fuel to go, 10 laps of fuel left. Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Science is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. And your pit window opens in 2 laps' time. And 11 laps to go. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. We're currently trailing our teammate by 18.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 52.9. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Callie's coming in for a stop. And the gap behind us is 12.5 seconds. Position, front of the pack. Sargent's behind you. We're leaving the car behind by 0.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind. 25.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. laps of fuel left. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. We did it! We did it!
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aidan Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Connosport, he seems to be listening to. Here comes your top three, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Now, Aidan, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we've achieved. You know, F1 gets more and more competitive every single day, so I've really given it all this season, and, you know, today I've been able to show a little bit more of what we're capable of.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I'm getting into trouble whatever I say here, aren't I? Can I have Casper back as a teammate instead? I'll talk him out of retirement.
Now, Aidan, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connosport. Tell me, is it true?
My happiness is neither here nor there right now. I've got a job to do this season, and I want to do it the best I can.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connosport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Connosport as a charity. They're funding it as a business. And if a business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
That's great, thank you.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aidan, quite the answer you gave today. Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aidan?
Yeah, but Connosport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aidan.